Hey guys, so we are today going to start looking at special right triangles. So if we were in school, we would do a whole lot more with these. Since we're not, I don't want to confuse you all too bad. So we're just going to kind of do some basic problems with these 45, 45, 90 triangles. So you should have already watched the video online of the guy that was on there. I'm just going to build off of what he said. So just a quick review, and everything that you are seeing on these videos, you should be writing down in notes, because today we're going to do 45, 45, 90. Tomorrow will be what we call 30, 60, 90. Wednesday and Thursday, you are going to be working on a study guide. And then Friday, you are actually going to go ahead and take the test for this unit. And then after spring break, we're going to move on. So make sure that you are taking notes and asking questions if you have them. So quick review from what he was saying is, if we have a 45, 45, 90 triangle, that is what we call an isosceles triangle. That means that our legs are the same lengths. So where I'm putting the dots, those are both 45-degree angles. As he said in the video, your legs are the same length. As he was going through and he was explaining the hypotenuse, in this case, our hypotenuse is whatever x is and the square root of 2. Okay? So if we were trying to go from a leg to the hypotenuse, we would multiply by the square root of 2. Sorry, it's kind of crazy looking. That's multiplying by the square root of 2. If we are going from the hypotenuse to the leg, we would divide by the square root of 2. Now, there are a lot of different combinations that we can throw in there number-wise, but like I said, we're just going to keep it really simple for everything that we're working with. So just to give you an example with numbers, I have a 45, 45, 90 triangle that is represented, and I see that because we have our 1 mark and our 1 mark showing those two legs are congruent, meaning the two angles are congruent, both being 45 in this case. And let's say that I had a leg that was 1, another leg that was 1, therefore my hypotenuse would be 1 radical 2. But do I really need that 1? No. So I can erase it. Let's look at another example. Same thing, I have 45, 45, 90. I just drew my lines there to represent that. And let's say that we had a leg that was 3. So the other leg is going to be 3. So your hypotenuse is going to be 3 radical 2. Okay, let's look at another one just for fun here. Okay, you see this isosceles triangle. Let's say that I have a leg, my bottom leg is 7. Well, that means my other leg is 7, and that means my hypotenuse is going to be 7 radical 2. So we're going to take all of this info, and I'm going to bring up another video, and we're going to go through a couple examples together. The examples that we're going to do on the next video, that will be what you definitely need on your study guide, on your test, and on your practice for today. And like I said, we're going to do the very basic of these problems. I'm not going to throw crazy radicals out there at you whenever we haven't really worked on those any this year. Hopefully we'll get back to school and we can actually work on some radicals and simplifying radicals, simplifying square roots, and come back to these types of problems and do some harder ones. But for now, we'll keep it simple.